SwimOutlet.com delivers the best online shopping experience. With an extensive selection and the lowest prices, you're guaranteed to find the product you need. Here's what you get. Free shipping on all orders over $49. Free 1 to 2 day shipping on all orders over $99. All orders placed by 6 p.m. ship out the same day. Shop at SwimOutlet.com, the web's most popular swim shop.
This is the Morning Swim Show for Wednesday, June 6, 2012. I'm your host, Jeff Cummings. In the Finis Monitor today is Australian freestyler Ryan Napoleon, who's been competing in North America these past few weeks in preparation for his first Olympic Games. Ryan joins us right now from Santa Clara, California. Hi, Ryan. Welcome to the Morning Swim Show. How are you today?
Yeah, really good. It's great on the show.
So tell us how the meet's been going for you. First off, you were in Canada, then just last weekend you were at the Santa Clara meet. How did the competition go for you?
No, really good. The meetup in Canada was really good base. It's good to start off and find out where we're going to be at because we hadn't raced in a while. And then it's great to get improvements onto Santa Clara. Obviously, having Tae Hwan Park as a training partner and travel partner has been really good to be racing against the whole competition.
So were these your first meets since Olympic trials?
Yeah, these are the first competitions we've had, and it's been really good for our Olympic preparation. Some good results, and not just for me, but for our whole team.
Now, you're up here in the warm weather of the United States, getting a little colder down in Australia. I know they head towards winter. Are you going to be staying in the Northern Hemisphere through the Olympics, or are you going to be going back to Australia?
Today we actually leave and go back down to Australia, and around 8 o'clock tonight, and then by Friday we're back in Australia. We're there for 3 weeks, and then we head off to France for the remainder of our time in between now and Olympics.
So as I said at the beginning of the show, this is your first Olympic team. First of all, congratulations on that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Second in the 400 free, and you're also going to be swimming in the 800 free relay as an alternate. I kind of see this, and tell me if this is true or not. This year is going to be kind of a rebuilding of the great legacy that Australia has had in the past of their middle distance and distance program.
Yeah, I think you're right there. It's been I guess a little bit of a lull since the retirement of Grant Hackett and Ian Thorpe obviously retiring and trying to come back. But the past few years it's been just building, and everyone's been quite young, and everyone's stepping up to the plate now. Especially like the girls have been so strong in Australia for quite some time, and I think the men are just starting to step back up.
Is it kind of intimidating for you knowing that you are kind of one of the people that everyone's looking to in Australia to get back into that strong legacy that they've had?
I don't think so. Not really intimidating. I've been on the team since 2009 now. I think there was more pressure for me then than there is now. I think it's all just sort of gotten a lot easier the more years that I've been on the Australian team.
So you don't feel like it's any more pressure now that, yes, you've been to the World Championships and whatnot, but now that you're going to be showing yourself on the Olympic stage, or you don't feel any more pressure?
Not really. I think more excitement. Just the fact that I'm going to be able to compete at a level and a competition that I've just dreamed of competing at since I was a little boy.
Now, kind of looks like you've got a good shot at making that final in the 400 free, which is going to be one of the biggest packed final in terms of superstar names. Obviously, That's a goal. It's everybody's goal going into the Olympics. But and we'll get to this in a minute, training with the reigning Olympic champion, Tae Hwan Park. But how, in the pool, what is your mental focus on? Is your goal to just make the final, or are you trying to, say, well, it's not just the final, but to win a medal?
I made the mistake last year of, I guess, pushing my my expectations of myself too high, and I was going into World Championships. I think I was ranked 4th or 5th, and I assumed that I'd just make the final, and that I'd be in contention for a medal, and I didn't even make the final. I didn't swim a very good race in my heat, and I was next to Sung Yang in the heat, and ended up just over swimming myself and not swimming with control. And I think I've learned a lot between even our trials recently to now, like this swim meet that we've just had here. Swimming with a lot of control is something that I've done throughout all my races, and I think that's one of the key things I'm going to have to take to Olympics to achieve those goals of obviously making the final, which I didn't do last year, and hopefully, definitely want to try and walk away the medal, but I'll just take anything I can get, I think.
Well, I'm sure, absolutely. Now you're surrounding yourself out there in Brisbane with a lot of great talent. You're training with, as you said, Tae Hwan Park, also Stephanie Rice, and your coach Mike Bowl. What's the atmosphere on a team that has such great talent on it?
Yeah, all up there's 10 of us that have made the Olympic team from program. So it's massive. There's a lot of excitement amongst everyone, and there's just a common goal of everyone really wanting to perform and train really hard, and I think that's important, not just for motivating yourself, but I guess and training hard makes everyone else. I think that's a really good thing to be a part of.
And I would imagine having Tae Hwan Park there really steps up your game.
Yeah. Even on a good day for me, I'll take him down. On a regular day for him, he'll take me down. But it's great to be able to check yourself constantly with a guy that's the best in the world.
What's Mike Bowl like as a coach?
I've been with Bowley for nearly 6 years, and from day one, he's just always been really understanding, and I think that's number one. He understands from the smallest things to the biggest things, and supports all of us individually, and shares himself around really well. And I think that's really important.
Now, so here's something I've read on your website, RyanNapoleon.com. This is a quote that's on your website. I secretly get a kick out of training till I vomit and waking up the next day in pain because I know I have pushed myself beyond my limits. Now, does this vomiting thing happen a lot?
Not really. It's probably more the top end stuff, the high lactate stuff that you get those ones. But it's I don't know, maybe once a month.
Okay, no, that's good to know.
It's more frequent to wake up in a lot of pain than to and knowing that you did a good job. I think that's it's exciting. It's fun thing to go through when you're coming into Olympics, just to know that you did the best you could.
Well, that's good to know that we're not, you're not on a daily basis, blowing chunks in your pursuit of Olympic glory. That may not be very, very pleasant for a lot of your teammates to see.
Yeah.
So, what's your next meet? Are you racing any more before the Olympics?
We have one meet in the 3 weeks that we're back home in Australia, and that's a Grand Prix down in Canberra. And I think I'm only just going to be racing the 200 down there. I think 400 this close to Olympics is just going to be, Bolly said, just maybe a little bit too much to deal with between, because it's over 3 days doing the same program. So doing 4 and 200 3 days in a row might be a little bit too much, he said. So we're just going to stick with doing some 200s and I guess working on trying to bring those times down for where we're at.
Well, Ryan, I would agree with you that you're on the right track to do some great things in London, and we're looking forward to seeing you in that final of 400 free, and maybe we'll even see you in the final of the 800 free relay.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks a lot for having me on here.
It's our pleasure, Ryan. Safe travels back to Australia, and safe travels over to Europe in a few weeks.
Yeah, thank you.
All
Thanks.
right. So that's Ryan Napoleon joining us in the Finis Monitor on the Morning Swim Show today. And that's going to do it for our show. I'm Jeff Cummings. Thanks for watching.